Hey everybody, it's Tammy from Reconstruction Yoga, and I'm offering this to anyone who wants to stretch themselves and to reconstruct their mind, body, and spirit. I'm creating this series of videos which I hope to um, that's going to engage those who want to learn more about yoga and are a little bit intimidated by maybe the terminology and or maybe a bit fearful of some of the postures. So today's installment of Back to Basics Yoga, I wanted to include another pose, another asana, to build on the one that we did the other day, the Tadasana. So it's another foundational type of pose. But let me first quickly kind of recap with a Cliff Notes version of what we talked about previously. So yoga is union, means union. It's a union of the mind, body, and spirit. And when we practice synchronizing these three elements through breath and movement and spiritual practice, we strengthen and balance our entire system, which in turn decreases and eliminates stress as well as physical and emotional illnesses. Yep, it's that powerful. So I chose to start with sharing basic asanas or poses, mainly because physical balance decreases more rapidly as we age, and you know that keeping our bodies moving will help us to strengthen our muscles and our tendons, and then in turn apply strengthening pressure to our bones, which we all know will get brittle if they're not strengthened. So today's asana builds on our foundation asana, Tadasana, and offers you an opportunity to practice some balance as well. So Vrikshasana is what it's called, Vrikshasana, or tree pose, begins with your Tadasana, your mountain pose. This pose gives you a sense of grounding, and it improves your balance, and it strengthens your legs and your back. It replicates the steady stance of a tree. So I'm going to demonstrate that in just a second, but I kind of want to walk you through what we're going to do. You're going to focus on one foot at a time, and you're going to anchor that foot by lifting your toes, which we did on the Tadasana, and slightly stretch out the arch of your foot, and then slowly bring down those toes one at a time onto your mat, kind of like that, okay? Now your hands and your arms can be placed at your hips, or it could be on your side or at your heart center as you do this. But it's completely up to you, whatever feels good and comfortable for you as you try to work this asana out. Next, you're going to slightly shift forward, and then on the ball of your feet, of both feet actually, and then slightly lean back on the heels of your feet. Then what you're going to do is slowly lift the heel of that opposite foot, and swivel heel of that, swivel on the ball of your foot, and put the heel over to your ankle. You're going to anchor it right there to the anchored foot. And if you feel centered and balanced, you can give yourself another challenge by bringing that foot, here's your leg, bring the foot all the way up to your calf, or you could bring it up to your inner thigh. But never, ever, ever place that foot on your knee, even though it may seem like it would feel better, and because you want to protect that knee all the time, no matter what. So you don't want to do that. So you're going to inhale and raise your arms over your head. Put your palms together as you inhale, or you can put your hands at heart center, or you can put them at cactus arms when you're standing there balancing on one foot. So make sure that your spine is straight, and you take a few deep breaths while you're here, in and out. We're going to talk about breathing at another time. And then I'm going to just kind of demonstrate it for you. I think I've talked enough, but let me talk it through while I demonstrate. So hang on just a second, okay? So here's what we're going to do. Take off my glasses. Remember Tadasana. Tadasana was when we stand here, a mountain pose, okay? Now, Vrikshasana is a tree pose. So I'm going to take and anchor this leg. Okay, I'm going to anchor your left leg, and I'm going to lift my toes up, and you can't see it there, but fan them down one at a time. And I'm going to Lean forward and then just lean back just a tad bit just to get myself anchored. Take the right foot, swivel on the ball of my foot and put that heel on my ankle. Can you see that? You can probably understand what I'm doing. Let me fix this a little bit. Hold on a second. I want you to be able to see that better. Okay, let me try that one more time. So, okay, I'm anchored, lifting the heel and putting it right on my ankle. That's going to help me get into that balancing pose. That will get me started. Now, once I feel comfortable here, I can slowly lift that foot and bring it up to my calf if I want. Now, if I want a better, now make sure your leg is all the way out. If I want a better challenge, I'm going to bring this leg up to my inner thigh. All right. Now my hands can be all the way up. You can't see my head now, I'm sorry. They can be at cactus arms, or they can be on my hips, or at heart center. Okay, let me do that one more time so you can see my face a little bit while I'm doing this. Hang on a second. Hope that helps. Let me move back a little bit more. That should be better. Okay. Anchoring this leg, bring my heel to that anchored ankle, or I can bring it to my calf, never to the knee. Or I can bring it all the way up to my thigh, cactus arms, or all the way up, or heart center, or down. So we started with Tadasana, and we went to Vrikasana. All right, and then you're going to want to do the other side because you never want to be unbalanced. So let me just demonstrate the other side. So I'm going to take the heel of my left foot onto my anchored ankle, bring it up to my calf, or I'm going to bring it up to my inner thigh. Hands will be in cactus arms, or up, or cactus, or at heart center. So there you go. That's Vrikasana for today. And next time, I'll give you another one, okay? So try those out, but until next time, peace, love, namaste.